How you guys doing, Eric here? Today is Sunday, June 20th, Father's Day. Feels like it's going to be a scorcher up here in Gilpin County. And pretty nice day though, man. Beautiful. Everything's still nice and green up here from all the rain we had over the spring. It's been drying out over the last month. Haven't had much rain in June really, so it's just been pretty freaking nice, man. After the winter and spring we had here, man, it's well appreciated. Some nice weather, I'll tell you. So yeah, what the hell's going on this week? Shit. All week long, just the fallout from the Orlando terror attacks playing out. The whole Hegelian dialectic playing out for us. Seeing how the problem reaction solution works as they take their staged event and use it. It's like monetizing their staged event to push their agenda, basically. And so yeah, that's basically we're at war, you know, with ISIS, you know. They're coming after us here in our own country now. They're attacking our soccer fields. They're coming after our gay nightclubs, hitting our historical landmarks, our high-rise buildings. There's nowhere safe anymore, you know. There could be a terrorist hiding right behind this tree for all I know, man. That's how bad it is. We gotta be afraid. Really, really afraid. That's what they're telling us. Because if we're not really afraid and we don't do what they tell us to do, we're gonna get attacked again. Yeah! Woohoo! Come on in. Come on. Dingo. I said go away. Fuck. I don't see any moose over here this morning. That's good. Tired of running from them things. But, yeah. So yeah, there's just all that going on this week. You know, all the talking heads are coming out and telling us what about all the threats, and you know, and there's the other side of it where they're talking about the guns, right? The guns. You know, and then Donald Trump comes out and says, you know, if there was a citizen there with a gun, maybe he could have, you know, stopped him. That's what Trump was saying, you know. So that shows that Trump's kind of on the pro-gun side of it, which, you know, that kind of tells me that I don't think Trump's going to get elected, because, you know, if he's going to be demonized for being pro-gun and all kinds of other stuff. You know, he's a racist, he's anti-woman, he's pro-gun. You know, it's playing out a lot like I thought it might, man. Where they're going to use Trump to win the nomination for the Republicans, and then justify electing Hillary, putting Hillary into the office, you know, because they want, I'm pretty sure, fucking people that rule the world, they want Hillary Clinton to be the president. So that's still my prediction, man. I made that prediction a year ago when Trump first announced that he was running for president. I predicted that it was all part of an elaborate conspiracy theory to get Hillary, to justify Hillary Clinton, because that's who they want as our president. Anyway, yeah. And also, yeah, the whole demonization of that they're using, the agendas of the shooting, right? The whole terror attack agenda, where demonizing the internet, man, that's a big part of it, because they want to shut down the internet, take control of it, turn it into a cable TV box, basically, where you got to pay for everything you get on it, and everything's controlled, and that's where it's headed, man. And they're using these psyops. Whether or not people are actually getting killed is besides the point. The agenda is still the same, So, a lot of talk about, controlling the internet. ISIS is using the internet. They're old school. They're still living back in the thousands of years ago, but they're masters of the internet, and they use it to recruit innocent Americans to their cause. That's what's going on. The narrative now, domestic terror. The guy was a domestic terrorist, right? But fuckers, as he's pulling it off, he's calling 911 and pledging his allegiance to ISIL. So, is he a lone wolf or what? Basically, who he's the whole thing. The guy's an actor. It's proven. He worked for he actually worked for a crisis acting outfit. I mean, it's just so obvious that it was the whole thing was, okay, I won't call it a hoax, But yeah, a lot of YouTubers have come out on this, which is good. I like that, Truth Virus came out and made some really good videos on this, exposing the crisis actors and the whole bullshit story. And Jeff C. But of course, now Jeff C. starting to question whether it's a hoax. It really doesn't matter whether it was a hoax or not, or if people died, or if no one died. But all I can say is, from what I've seen, they didn't show one body. They didn't show one ambulance. All they showed was people getting in a pickup truck. I mean, what's up with that, man? Why wouldn't they show some victims? Oh, it's just too graphic for us. Once again, the same old bullshit story. So as far as I'm concerned, it was a hoax, man. A little bit of video evidence would go a long ways towards proving it's not a hoax. If you want some people to believe it, you might want to actually show some real fucking pictures of something, rather than just nothing and just tell us about it. It's kind of add some credibility. It's like George Carlin said. He's like, I don't believe in the God of the Bible. But I worship the sun because I can see the sun. And when you can see something, it adds credibility to it. But when they don't show you nothing, like a fantasy God that lives up on a cloud and judging you, and it's kind of hard to believe in it, But yeah, so I think it was a hoax myself, but I'm not saying it was. That's just my hypothesis on it. They're all hoaxes, man. They're not killing all these people, but like I said before, I wouldn't put it past killing all these people. So yeah, anyway, what else is going on? There was a recently member of parliament stabbed over in England. That's kind of an interesting story. Whether that was what happened with that, probably, my opinion was the person said something or pissed somebody off or did something wrong and they fucking whacked him, or her. I think it was a woman. So yeah, probably murdered by her own government. Blame it on something else, the usual thing that goes on. And there was we had that poor kid that was taken by the alligator over here, man. There's a horrible story, huh? Imagine being that kid's father, man. I guess the story is that the guy actually saw the alligator take his kid away, man. But at least they found the kid's body. I guess alligators like to take their prey down to the bottom of a lake, and they found the body. But yeah, that was a big story this week. Pretty fucking sad, man. But yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing going on now, man. The Hegelian dialectic plays out on another hoax, or shall we call it a psyop? Either way, the agenda's the same. To it's got, oh man, this one's got more agendas than any other psyop they pulled, right? There's a freaking, just to keep people in fear. That's one of the agendas. Keep us afraid of the boogeyman constantly. They keep another agenda, push the gun grab agenda, sympathy for the homosexual LGBT agenda is big on this one, man. I'm looking at the news this morning, and all these gay men huddled together, hugging each other and crying. Still, really? I mean, it's ridiculous, man. It's a war going on, man. They're attacking, and it's not who you think we're at war with. I won't even call it the government, man. The government, they're just puppets like the freaking terrorists are. They're both working for the same fuckers, man. The ones that are waging this war on us are controlling both sides of it, man. They're controlling the terrorists, they're controlling the government. So, to say that it's the government doing it, it's kind of in a way true, but it's people above the government that are really doing it, that are waging war against the American people. They're waging war on us in every way possible, man. Psychological and propaganda warfare is big, man. That's what it's all about. Controlling the minds of the American people, and they're using all kinds of agendas, man. It's all about what, in the end, it's all about wiping off the population. But anyways, on that happy note, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Happy Father's Day. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm Eric Farmer, and I approve this message.
Well, I think Orlando proves that ISIS is using a different strategy when it comes to picking their targets and how they execute them. Look at the trend in jihadi violence in just the last 18 months. In fact, since ISIS declared the caliphate, we've had Paris attacked twice. We've had the mass attack in Brussels. We've had San Bernardino, and now we've had Orlando. The spectacle of the large attack like 9/11 is not what they're interested in right now. Right now, they just want to take the fight to the infidel, that's us, on our territory, and attack high concentrations of targets that cannot...
This guy's faking his accent.
The soccer stadium in France, whether it's a concert hall in Paris,
He's an actor.
It's an airport in Brussels, Christmas party in San Bernardino, or this gay club. They want to find as many people as possible and slaughter them like lambs, Maria.
Slaughter them like lambs, Maria. Oh my God, it's the same.